So it was a long weekend. Sorry I didn't post anything, but I was busy. I was with Shaw, his brother's 5-day long wedding. It was insane. So didn't really have time to do much else, but congrats to Sahir and Jessica. I wish you guys the best, and I can't wait to visit you guys up north. They are starting their lives together, and it was an epic wedding. So anyway, back to business. Shaw is getting a car on a transporter. He's getting ready to send off one of our GTRs, which is pretty cool. So just so you guys get to see the whole process, that GTR is headed for its new home. All ready to go?
Oh, we're ready.
That thing, where's that car headed?
Can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
That car is going
on a long journey?
Long journey up north, somewhere in New York, Ohio.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sorry if I forgot, but
it's going
but
there.
It's going. And we got another car leaving actually today also. The transporter just called me, so I had to double check and make sure we didn't send the wrong car somewhere.
Oh boy.
That would have been.
That's a nice. We don't want that to happen.
No, we don't want that to happen.
All right, so long story short, cars are headed out. We've got cars here too. We got cars on the way. So we got a lot of stuff happening. But first I'm gonna give you guys an update on the RX-7 parts, because the RX-7 will be here in less than 2 weeks. So we're excited for that. But let me show you the new parts that came in. I love coming in and seeing packages. This is good, as Shaw would say. These are 2 more items from Japan, from the guys over at Right Hand Drive Japan, for the FD. You want to know how you can tell if something you bought is authentic, if something you bought is real and high quality? I'll tell you right now. When you open the box and on the flap you see this. This is Auto EXE. This is an actual label from Auto EXE explaining exactly what it is. Here's a description for you Japanese guys. And for those who don't speak Japanese like me, but I happen to know what it is, I'll tell you what it is. This is the carbon intake for the FD. I gotta remove some packing foam. That took a lot more effort than I expected. Anyway, here it is. This is the Auto EXE carbon fiber intake box. You can see it's fully enclosed. Love this thing. I've always wanted one, and now that I've had the opportunity to get this FD, I decided to go ahead and get one of these. So brand new Auto EXE. And you can see it pulls in air right here, which is in the front of the car, right where the hood latch would be, like in this area. It draws in air, and it's a good cool air source. The factory box draws in air from the same area, but it's just more restrictive. So, and honestly, this is more of an aesthetic than anything. I just really wanted to see this under the hood. So really excited to have this. I had to wait months to get it, but figured I might as well do it because I'm waiting months for the car. Here is the adapter that goes to the factory piping. Not even gonna take that out because it's pretty self-explanatory. But that just attaches to this with a big V-band, and it's all sealed, pulling in cool air from only here. This works with a stock mount intercooler, which is the reason why I got it, because in that box is a stock mount intercooler. Let's get it out. Voila! So there it is. Now the packing job on this was insane. They did a really good job. There was foam and cardboard pieces perfectly like shaped and assigned to locations to allow this thing allow this thing to make it safely here from Japan. So very, very good packing. Everything is exactly as I had hoped. This is the inlet duct for the intercooler, which basically goes under this, so it kind of pulls in air from the same area, which is really good. And then here's the crown jewel for this setup. This is the Super U from Night Sports. And they call it a Super U because it has two cores. You can see, I'm not going to pull it out right now, but it has two cores that are stacked on top of each other, and they're joined on the bottom. So air comes in through one core, and then the pressure goes in here through this core, getting cooled by air coming through, goes around, and then goes to the front core, which is getting cooled by the air prior to this core. So it actually gets even cooler before it exits out here, and there's a lot more area inside there for that cooling to take place. So the factory intercooler just has one single core. It's very thin, and it's known for heat soaking. This is going to cut down on the heat soaking dramatically. Again, this is more of a, you know, there's a term that gets thrown around in the RX-7 community, reliability mods. And that really just basically means getting as much heat out of the car as possible and allowing it to work as efficiently as possible. So these are more or less reliability mods. They're not necessarily to generate a ton of power. And that's basically the theme for this, is just to make this as reliable as possible. And
hashtag reliable rotary.
That's right, hashtag reliable rotary. And then that should basically alleviate as much stress from the car as possible. So, and then it'll, in my opinion, it'll look good. Because I love the way that these, the stock mount intercooler and the inlet go together. So, what?
Who makes this?
This is Night Sports.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was Fragile.
Fragili's Italian. Yeah, this is Night Sports and Auto EXE. Some pretty high-end stuff here.
Ready to go pick it up?
I'm ready.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Actually, I think, what's it called? Thanksgiving is going to screw us.
That's what I thought. I was saying like after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I thought we were going to pick up Friday. It's going to have to be Monday then.
Yeah, so that's not bad. I'm not too worried about that. So after Thanksgiving is going to be hopefully the delivery of the FD. So we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for more parts. I got some other stuff I want to show you. Box number 3 has another reliability mod we were discussing that increases the reliability. And this is an air separator tank. Now the factory air separator tanks on the FDs are known to get old and crack. And when they fail, you lose a lot of coolant real fast, and your car will overheat, and that's the end. So you blow coolant seals, you're done. This will never break. This is Ariamemia, genuine, of course, and it's going to fit nicely with the stock mount intercooler in kind of like a little different location. So it moves it over to one side, and it creates a really sweet effect. We have all these parts together. So really excited. That's another good reliability mod. I also ordered a sweet keychain, and then this is a shifter bushing. So the factory shifter bushing is plastic. This Ariamemia shifter bushing is like a brass collar, copper or brass, and it reduces the slop in the shifter. So your stock shifter gets nice and tight. So this comes with their like short shifter, but I didn't want the whole short shifter. I just wanted that little thing because the factory shifter to me is not bad. It's just it has some slop in it. So that fixes that. And I got a new fuel filter, which is in here. I'm not even gonna bother taking that out. But regardless, those mods are gonna be going on the FD, and hopefully you guys enjoy building this, watching me build this as much as I enjoy building it and and driving it. So stay tuned for that. More FD stuff on the way. I know you guys gotta be excited. I am freaking, I have like this pent up emotion that I need to get out, and when that car comes, it's gonna let me do that. So super excited to get the car here. I hope you guys are as excited as me. Let's just hope it's as good as I hope. That sounded weird.